There are a lot of video games that need sequels, but if these games don't get sequels, I'm gonna push a fat kid down a flight of stairs, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Number 10. Now, is Donkey Kong 64 a good game? No, it's not, but that doesn't mean that I can't want things. Even though this game isn't as beloved as other games in the Donkey Kong series, they could do a lot with a 3D Donkey Kong game. I mean, they just gave Kirby his own 3D game, and it was pretty good, so I feel like if they did that for Donkey Kong, it could be just as good, if not better. My only demand is that if they're going to make a sequel to Donkey Kong 64, they have to keep the DK rap. Nintendo has a rare opportunity to go triple platinum with a song from a video game, and if they blow it, so help me God. The only Donkey Kong games that we've even gotten recently have been ports of the Donkey Kong Country games from the Wii U and 3DS. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the Donkey Kong Country games, but I'm a simple man. I just want to be able to shoot things with a peanut gun and not have to worry about it. Number 9. Do you remember that fat Italian plumber guy with the mustache? Yeah, he had a game where he had a backpack that spoke and shot water out. Anyone else remember that? Yeah, I do too, and to be honest, the game was kinda Now, I can't be the only one who thinks that Super Mario Sunshine is the worst 3D Mario game. I'm not saying it's bad, but when you're comparing it to Super Mario 64 and Galaxy, it's like comparing gas station sushi to going into a restaurant and eating sushi. I'll still eat both, even if one of them is going to put me in a coffin at a much younger age. Just give me Super Mario Sunshine 2. Make the controls a little bit better and have me fight BP off the coast of the Gulf of Mexico or something. I don't really know, just give it to me. Mario and Flood was a really good combination. I just think that it was held back by the GameCube, so if they wanted to take that and have it be a launch title for the Switch 2, I'm saying I would give them a lot of money. Number 8. I am a sucker for a Borderlands game. I love the idea of a looter shooter, but most of the time when I play them, I feel like I've wasted 2 hours of my life. But when I'm playing Borderlands, I get lost in the world because it's so strange and funny, I just can't stop playing. So when Borderlands 3 came out, I expected it to be as good as Borderlands 2, and I feel like I got kicked directly in the throat when I played it. It definitely wasn't bad, but when you have a masterpiece like Borderlands 2 and the sequel is just okay, it leaves you wanting more. So here's my pitch. Give me Borderlands 2, 2. I will take my royalty check deposited right into my bank account. The Borderlands games are just some of the best comedy games that I have ever played, and having so much replayability makes them great titles. And I think one of their best games in that aspect is Borderlands 2. Just take Handsome Jack and have him take over some planet deep in the cosmos, and I have to go deal with it. I don't care, just give me a Borderlands 2, 2. Number 7. Tomodachi Life is like a fever dream of a game, and it's no surprise that this game has a wild cult following that I kind of understand now that I've played it. Now, they just need to take Tomodachi Life and do it again and add more insane options to the island. 90% of the fun of this game is just torturing your friends' characters by making them wear ridiculous costumes and perform in front of a live studio audience. But that's the magic to this game. It has literally nothing to do. Your imagination is the only thing keeping this game going, and the Switch is the perfect console to keep this game series alive and well. I can only imagine all of the crazy things that a sequel to this game would offer, and I feel like if I don't get it, I might start to have light seizures. Number 6. You know, Mario Kart 8 is really fun, but you wanna know what it doesn't have? 2 people on the same kart. Nintendo, please make Mario Kart Double Dash 2. Actually, wait, make Mario Kart Double Dash Ultimate. I want as many characters as you can possibly put into one Mario Kart game into one game. I want to be able to have Baby Mario riding on the same kart as Captain Falcon. I think one of the things that made Double Dash so much fun is that there were so many fun combinations of characters. If they just combined the kart customization of Mario Kart 8 with the ability to ride with 2 characters from Double Dash, I feel like I would be able to die happy. I'll be honest, I don't even understand why they haven't kept Double Dash as a mode in all of the other games since it came out. Think of it like battle mode and just give me the ability to switch between 2 different characters on a kart. I know there's no way they're going to make a new Mario Kart game anytime soon with how well Mario Kart 8 is still doing, but if they're gonna do it, please just give me Double Dash 2. Number 5. I don't know if anybody else remembers this game where you played as a bear and you had a bird in your backpack and you collected puzzle pieces, and there was only 2 games ever released in the series. Wait, what? There was a 3rd Banjo Kazooie game? Since when? Oh my god! What they need to do is they need to hire Men in Black to just wipe everybody's memories clean of Banjo Kazooie nuts and bolts and pretend it never happened. Actually, scratch that. I feel like they should just gaslight everybody and just say, oh, we're releasing Banjo Kazooie 3 now. We never released a 3rd one, so here you go. They need to make a new Banjo Kazooie game just to make everybody over the age of 26 happy. And then we can all collectively agree to never speak about nuts and bolts again, and we can find every copy in existence and burn them in a field in Kentucky. The Banjo Kazooie games were something so special, and I feel like since they brought them to NSO and so many more people have had the ability to play them, I feel like it's a perfect opportunity for them to just forget that Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was ever made and make a real Banjo Kazooie 3. Number 4. I really wish that they made a sequel to the Mario Maker games from the Wii U and the 3DS. It had so much potential, but they stopped making it, and I don't what? There was another Mario Maker game? Why does this keep happening? Then why is nobody talking about it? Now, it's come to my attention that Mario Maker 2 has already come out, so, new pitch, Mario Maker 3D. Just take everything that was awesome about the original Mario Maker games and give us the opportunity to make 3D Mario levels in the game. I don't care if it's a super stripped down version where you can only make platforming levels with no hidden stars. Just give it to me. Nintendo had a great idea with the Mario Maker games, and the only way to really make them stand out was to push the limits of what they can do. I can't be the only person who forgot that Mario Maker 2 came out for the Switch. There's so much potential with being able to make your own levels in a Mario game that I feel like would work so well, and it should be a legal obligation for Nintendo to have to make a Mario Maker 3D. Just give us Mario 64 and Galaxy. We don't need Super Mario Sunshine if it's going to be overcomplicated, but as much as I can get, I will take. Number 3. I am willing to trade both of my hands and one of my feet for Sonic Adventure Battle 3. Sega, I get it. You've been going through a rocky spot with Sonic for the last couple years, but if you made Sonic Adventure Battle 3, I can guarantee you would give at least one person a stroke. Now, have these games aged well? Yeah, well, about as well as milk does in a sauna, but there is some sort of nostalgic magic that makes these games so special that I go feral when I think of them. The only thing that I demand for a new Sonic Adventure Battle game is that there needs to be the Chao Garden again. Let me selectively breed the ultimate Chao and make it the ultimate life form on the planet. I want to make the Michael Jordan of Chao. Nope, not that one. I want to make the other Michael Jordan of Chaos. And if I don't get some sort of early 2000s hype rock song to go along with this game, I'm going to shave my head in protest. Number 2. It seems to me like Nintendo has forgotten that they have the ability to make a new Star Fox game whenever they want. And trust me, I get it, this game series has had some rough titles. A little fun fact, they named Star Fox Zero after the amount of people who think about this game on any given day. But come on, Nintendo, make a Star Fox game where I have to go on missions and blow things up in a spectacular fashion with controls that don't make me feel like I'm trying to land the Mars rover on the head of a needle. The last time I played a Star Fox game that I genuinely enjoyed was when I got Star Fox 64 3D. Now you might say that I'm speaking purely out of nostalgia here, but I'll have you know that I never played Star Fox for the N64 because I was poor. I just want some sort of epic space combat game to come out, and I can't think of a better person to do that than Nintendo with Star Fox. Number 1! Nintendo, I'm gonna level with you. If you don't make Kirby Air Ride 2 in the next 2 years, I'm going to become a monk and devote my life to training every single day until I can fight whoever I need to get this game made. For those of you who haven't played Kirby Air Ride, I would like to take this moment to beg you to go to your local game store and wait there until you can get a copy. Eventually, they'll just give it to you to get you to leave. Probably. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say this game was perfect, because it wasn't, but it had the potential to be if it got a sequel. It seems like Nintendo has forgotten that they can make other racing games other than just Mario Kart, and I feel like Kirby is the perfect person to take up that number 2 spot. Sorry, Captain Falcon, but have you seen this game? Just take the same idea of game modes like a Battle Royale type mode, a racing mode, and a top-down racing mode, and just add as much as you possibly can. I want more machines, I want more legendary machines, I want more Kirby customization options. Just give me everything that you possibly can with this game, and I will make sure that you sell at least 100,000 units because I will put a second mortgage on my house just to buy these games. If you made it this far in the video, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I hope that you and your family have an incredible day, and if you liked anything that you saw, please consider subscribing.